How's it going, guys? I'm Skid from Explicit Tutorials, and today we're bringing you the 15 best ways to increase your FPS in PUBG after the fixed PUBG patch. Make sure to keep watching till the end so you don't miss any important steps, and enjoy. Before we start off, make sure to download the Pubg FPS Boost pack by ET, as it will have everything you need for this video. Link will be in the description. For the first step, you want to open the FPS Boost pack and find CPU core parking. Install it, and after you open it, you want to copy my settings exactly. This alone will boost your FPS by a lot if you hadn't already done it. Moving on to step 2, go to Steam and right click PUBG. Go to Properties, set Launch Options and type in Use All Available Cores. If you're running on a 144Hz monitor, you also want to type in Refresh 144, but if not, you don't need to. And that's step 2 finished. For step 3, you want to open up the FPS Boost pack, configs, and go to whichever folder represents your PC's performance. Next, you want to copy the engine and game user settings.ini files. Now we need to find the game config files. Click Windows key plus R and type in %appdata%. Go back to appdata, then local, TSL game, saved, config, Windows no editor, and paste the files you just copied into that folder. Note that this will change up your controls if you hadn't customized them before. You need to edit them again if you did, and while you're here you can go to Crash Report Client and delete everything in that folder. Going into step 4, I realized that some people didn't have the option to put on Ultimate Performance in our previous videos, but don't worry, we found a different method to do it. First, you need to right click the Windows button and click Windows PowerShell Admin. Then you want to enter the code in the description and click Enter. Next, go to Power Plan and make sure Windows is set to Ultimate Performance. Click Edit Plan, Settings, Advanced Power Settings, and under Turn Off Hard Disk after, you want to set it to 0 and set minimum and maximum processor rate to 100 and click Apply. For step 5, you want to minimize the graphics in Windows so it doesn't take away any of your performance in game. You do this by right clicking this PC, Properties, Advanced System Settings, and click Settings on the Performance tab. Here you want to either use my settings or set it to adjust for best performance. Moving on to step 6, you want to check your hard drives for errors. The way you do this is by right clicking the Windows button again, run Windows PowerShell Admin, and simply type check disk like in the video and it will start scanning your hard drive. The process might take from minutes to hours depending on what state your hard drive is in. Next, for the 7th step, you want to go into the FPS Boost pack again, find CCLEANER and install it. After you launch it, click on the Cleaner tab and check all the boxes that are shown on the video and click Run Cleaner. Then go to the Registry tab, select everything and click Scan for issues. Click Fix selected issues and create a Windows backup file just in case something goes wrong. For step 8, you want to click Windows key plus R and type in %temp%. And depending on how long you've had the PC, you could have from a few megabytes to hundreds of gigabytes of data in this folder. Delete everything that's in it, and don't worry about it because only temporary files are stored in here, so nothing that's useful will be harmed by deleting it. Moving on to step 9, you want to update your GPU drivers. Now since I use NVIDIA, this step will only apply to NVIDIA users as well. But don't worry, if you're using an AMD card, I've included Driver Booster in the FPS Boost pack, so just go ahead and run it and update your drivers. As for NVIDIA users, you can also use the Driver Booster or follow the method shown in the video by going into GeForce Experience, Drivers, and downloading the latest one available. If you're still watching, congratulations, you've made it to the 10th step, which is lowering your sound quality in Windows. You do this by typing sound in the search bar, playback, and then right click your main audio device. Go to properties, and now you want to go to enhancements and check disable all enhancements. After that, go to advanced, set the sound quality to the lowest one available and apply the changes. This helps increase FPS because PUBG runs on this quality, so Windows won't have to convert the sound every time something happens. Next, if you're an NVIDIA user, you want to go to the NVIDIA control panel, and in the adjust image settings with preview tab, you want to set the slider all the way to the left for optimal performance. Next, under the manage 3D settings tab, you want to copy all the settings that I have set, click apply, and you're good to go. For the 12th step, you want to type in Windows updates in the search bar, check for Windows updates and install them. Usually updating Windows causes trouble, but the newer versions of Windows 10 are better optimized for PUBG, so it's worth updating. Moving on to step number 13, you want to go in-game, click on settings, and under the graphics tab you want to disable video capture. Then you want to set the game to full screen windowed. Where it says FPP camera FOV, you want to keep that as low as possible without hindering your gameplay. Personally, I use 85. For screen scale, you want to have it at 80% for a low-end PC and 100 for everything else. Set all the other settings to very low, and set anti-aliasing and textures to how powerful your PC is. For example, I have a medium-end PC, so I select medium. Make sure motion blur, VSync, and sharpen are unticked. And that's all you need to do for the graphics settings. Next, for step 14, you want to clean the dust from your PC. Dust makes cooling the PC harder, therefore reducing performance, and if you have a lot of dust, then simply cleaning it from your PC will make it feel like it's brand new. So go get the brush and some canned air and take an hour off to clean it. And finally, for step 15, you want to change your desktop background to a solid color. Your GPU still renders the desktop even when you're in game. So if you have a 4K live wallpaper on your desktop, it will strain the GPU even more. So if you're really desperate, right click on your desktop, click personalize, and select a solid color as your desktop background. And that's it for this video, guys. Tell us in the comments how much FPS you gained, like, subscribe, maybe even check out our website at explicittutorials.com, and I'll see you in the next video.